Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Human Defense System. Bingo! Without wasting any of our time, let's go directly to our quiz. Immunity induced by inoculation, that is, injection, or once infected by microorganism, antibodies are formed, which kill the microorganisms and prevents further infection. A. Active immunity. B. Natural immunity. C. Acquired immunity, which is active. D. Passive immunity. And the answer is C. Acquired immunity. The production by the body of a reaction to infection. The primary reaction takes place when the foreign protein, antigen, and antibody meet. A secondary reaction takes place on subsequent encounters with the same antigen. A. General defense system. B. Immune response. C. Antibody. D. Active immunity. And the answer is B. Immune response. A type of lymphocyte that stimulates the production of antibodies by causing the B cells to reproduce. When an antigen is present, also stimulates other T lymphocytes, killer or suppressor, to work and enhance their effectiveness. A. Helper T cells. B. Antigen. C. Antibody. D. Immunity. And the answer is A. Helper T cells. Long-term immunity resulting from production of antibodies by 1. Inoculation, the injection of vaccine containing a weakened strain of a pathogen or its toxin. Or number 2, an infection by a pathogen. A. Natural immunity. B. Passive immunity. C. Active immunity. D. Immunity. And the answer is C. Active immunity. Substance naturally produced by living microorganisms, e.g. Penicillium notatum, which destroys or inhibits the growth or reproduction of other microorganisms, especially bacteria or fungi. For example, penicillin, streptomycin, tetracycline, etc. These substances have no effect on viruses. A. Natural immunity. B. A passive immunity. C. Active immunity. D. General defense system. And the answer is D. General defense system. Substance naturally produced by living microorganisms. For example, Penicillium notatum, which destroys or inhibits the growth or reproduction of other microorganisms, especially bacteria or fungi. For example, penicillin, streptomycin, tetracycline, etc. These substances have no effect on viruses. A. Antibiotic. B. Antiserum. C. Antigen. D. Antibody. And the answer is A. Antibiotic. A number of blood proteins that make holes in the surface of bacteria and viruses, causing them to burst. A. Antigen. B. Antiserum. C. Complement proteins. And D. Antibody. And the answer is C. Complement proteins. Protein substance produced by lymphocytes, those are white blood cells, in the immune system to attack and destroy or counteract antigens. Those are microorganisms or their products. They are specific. A. Antigen. B. Antiserum. C. Complement proteins. D. Antibody. And the answer is D. Antibody. Serum from the blood of humans or animals that contains antibodies specific to certain pathogens. When injected into a patient, recovery is almost guaranteed, but the patient will not retain an immunity to the disease. The immunity is passive and short term. A. Antigen. B. Antiserum. C. Complement proteins. D. Antibody. And the answer is B. Antiserum. A reaction between an antigen and an antibody resulting in the neutralization or elimination of antigen. A. Attenuated organism. B. Specific defense system. C. Complement proteins. D. Antigen-antibody reaction. And the answer is D. Antigen-antibody reaction. Pathogen whose virulence, that is, ability to cause disease, has been lessened and will not usually cause a disease. A. Attenuated organism. B. Specific defense system. C. Complement proteins. D. Antigen-antibody reaction. And the answer is A. Attenuated organism. Hello friends, thank you very much for participating in a human defense system. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I'm Joshua Mugabi. Bye bye for now.